Hey, hi everybody, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Brian Williams with me tonight as usual, operating the iPad Pro camera. And we're getting ready for some football. It's again the Aces that come to Paulding to take on the Panthers here tonight. Glad to have you with us. We want to say a big thank you to our underwriters making our coverage possible. They include, as always, the Automotive Dealer House here in Hicksville, Ohio. Very hard. And online at HIX-TV.com. And also joining us tonight for the first time, they're going to be doing all season long too. Factory Solutions of Hicksville. Hicksville, Industrial Paulding. Packaging. All kinds of stuff there. I want to thank them so very much for their support. We're on board our program. Throughout the course of this game, we do want to thank them for underwriting our coverage, especially helpful when we are on the road like we are here tonight.
Football Parents Club is sponsoring the Jungle Cafe with cupcakes, cookies, hot chocolate, and coffee located at the north end of the stadium.
Bergman is going to be teaming up to handle the kicking here. 12 minutes on the first quarter clock, and here we go. Bergman. It's going to be hard to see the numbers for some of the Paulding players.
Holding kickoff return by number 16, Braden Sanders.
Braden Sanders, number 16, with the return to take it out to the 42-yard line.
Paulding will start first and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
A bit of a distance away where the numbers kind of blend into the camera. So we'll do the best that we can here. Fight is their sophomore quarterback. Big handoff. And try to move it around the corner. We're going to lose it.
Ball carried number 33, Dawson Lamb.
It's carried by number 33. That's Dawson Lamb. And Lamb manages to get a couple yards, which is not cool because of 4 yards.
Boston 2 brings up second and 12. Ball resting at the 40-yard line.
And Jacob Fife, their quarterback, only a sophomore, 6'3". Tall kid. Works out of the shotgun. Fife puts the ball in the air. It's caught. And you get positive yardage on the play.
Pass is caught by number 16, Braden Sanders.
Third and 4.
On the 48-yard line.
Brings up third down and 4. Ball resting at the 48-yard line.
We advance the ball to the 48-yard line. After the play, it's back to the huddle. This is defense. Looking to put a stop on them. It's one of the things the Aces have need to do better at, which is get some more 3-and-outs from their opponents. Fife drops back again, looking downfield. Tucks the ball in, rolls out. Bergman's going to corral him, and he's going to tackle for it.
Ball carrier number 5, Jacob Fife.
Which will bring up 4th and 7 now for the Panthers, and most likely an appearance the first time tonight.
Also 3 brings up 4th down and 7 for Paulding. Ball resting on their own 45-yard line.
For the Aces.
Sammy Woods' punt is down at the 3-yard line. Hicksville will start first and 10 from their own 3-yard line.
So the Aces are going to have about 97 yards to navigate. Again to the end zone.
On a roll. They never do that on first half. Otherwise, just on
Walzer back on the field tonight after being laid down for a couple of weeks. It's Brody, that's second, number 13. Cleveland.
Sometimes
Two backs behind him. Quick handoff up the middle.
I mean, it just.
Not much there. Just carrying there was Street, number 3, so I'm not sure. Looking at second. And still 10 yards to the bottom left there.
No gain of play brings up 2nd and 10 for Hicksville.
And Klima. Bergman gets out of the end zone. Bergman finds a nice hole. Bergman up the sideline, still on his feet across the 30-yard line. So Bergman gets the
Pass is caught by number 5, Jackson Bergman. First down, Hicksville.
And he gets it out to the 31-yard line with the chains. And give the Aces a fresh set of downs.
Hicksville starts 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Aces at their own 31-yard line. The breathing room they need to be able to really run their offense here. And the substitute center, number 3, Bronson Graber. Cleveland with the ball in the air again. It's caught.
13 on the ball carrier.
Ball carrier 13, Brody Balser. 8 of 7 brings up 2nd down and 3. Ball resting on the Hicksville 38-yard line.
To about the 38-yard line. I see that's got a hold of
Recovered by Paulding. 1st and 10 Paulding.
First turnover of the night.
Paulding starts 1st and 10 from the Hicksville 37-yard line.
The Aces 37-yard line with 7 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Fight, quick handoff.
Ball carrier 33, Dawson Lamb.
33-yard line. 32-yard line. 32. 32-yard line.
And gets into the 32-yard line.
Good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4 for Paulding. Ball carrier 5, gain of 5.
5-yard line.
1st down, Paulding. 1st and 10, Paulding to the Hicksville 26-yard line.
So the Panthers will break huddle and come up to the line. Fife, again working out of the shotgun. Quick handoff, that's to number 42, Sam Woods. Woods going to power down near the 21-yard line. So Woods gets the Panthers a 2nd and 5. Split backs on either side of Fife in the backfield. And another handoff. And that time, a little misdirection. Ball given to, I think that was number 11, Tyson. Number 8. So that'll give the Panthers a first and goal from the 4-yard line. Another handoff. And into the end zone, touchdown Panthers. Dawson Lamb from 4 yards out. And the Panthers strike first here tonight at Keyser Field and take an early 6-0 lead over the visiting Aces. We'll get ready for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and kick is good. So with the successful conversion, it's a 7-0 game. Panthers with the lead. And we'll get ready for a kickoff, and the Aces will get the ball back and get ready to get back on offense, trailing by 7. Again, want to make mention that recently we had a bit of a revamp for our underwriting here at Hicksville Community Television, and we have various levels of support that people can choose should they choose to underwrite programming here on HIX-TV. And the all sports underwriting, where you underwrite all of our sports coverage, is what's now known as the diamond level. We have a gold level and a silver level and a platinum level and so forth. And we just want to welcome again ATP Manufacturing Solutions joining the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships as our 2 diamond level sponsors or underwriters supporting all of our sports broadcasts for Hicksville here on Hicksville Community Television. Paulding with a little bit of a razzle-dazzle fake there. They're going to get ready, and there'll be an onside style kick. It'll roll down, and Bergman will fall on it on about the 33-yard line. We'll see where they mark him officially. It might be closer to the 32, but yeah, the onside kick rolls down, and Bergman falls on it, and that's where the Aces will set up their offense. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in quarter number 1 here at Keyser Field in Paulding, where the Panthers are hosting the Aces on Paulding's Military Appreciation Night. That's why they've got the camo jerseys on. Aces will come out. Klima getting himself set. High snap, he controls it. Quick handoff. And out to about the 35-yard line. That was Bergman, I believe, with the carry. Gain of a couple. That'll make it 2nd and 8 for the Aces. Get Klima with the snap, dropping back. He's going to air it out this time. Got a man open, caught by Bergman at midfield. He'll step out of bounds, so that'll be enough to move the chains. It'll be first down, Hicksville. So first and 10 for the Aces at midfield. Looking to draw even on this one here tonight. Out to Balzer. Balzer's hit as soon as he catches the ball, and he's going to be dropped for about a 2-3 yard loss. And it looks like about a 3-yard loss when all is said and done. It'll bring up 2nd and 13 for the Aces. So the Panthers were waiting for that one. And again, as soon as Balzer made connection with the football, he was wrapped up and brought down. 2nd and 13 now for Hicksville. So that puts them back to their own 47-yard line. Klima's going to throw it again. I thought it might be picked off, but a great throw and an even better catch. I think that was Baird that made the grab. And that should be first down yardage. Kyler Baird. They needed 13, and Baird got them 14, so that'll move the chains. A fresh set of downs for Hicksville. Clock will continue to roll. 4 minutes and 12 seconds and counting here in quarter number 1. Glad to have you with us. Bill and Brian with Hicksville Community Television. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here tonight. Big thank you to the Paulding Athletic Department for giving us space up here in the press box and giving us permission to live stream the coverage for you. Pitch to Bergman. Bergman back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. That'll make it 2nd and about 10 for the Aces. So the Aces get the signal from Coach Lucas Smith on the sideline and head back out onto the gridiron. And we'll be ready to go. 2nd and 10 now for Hicksville. Ball resting at the 39-yard line of the Panthers. Klima again looking downfield. Then he's going to tuck it under and hang on to it. Aaron Klima gets down inside the 35, down to the 34 with a nice run, short of first down yardage, but Aaron will give him at least a manageable 3rd down. As the chimes ring. It'll be a 3rd and 5 for the Aces coming up here. Again, ball resting on the 34-yard line of the Panthers. Bergman and Graber behind Klima. Klima's going to throw it ahead and throws it behind Balzer. And Balzer not able to get back in time to be able to make the catch. He'll come up a little bit gimpy, too, as Brody sort of limps back to the huddle. He's walking it off okay, and now we'll see what the Coach Luke Smith wants to do here. If it's going to be 4-down territory for the Aces. Looks like it will indeed. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Klima rolling out, puts the ball in the air. He's got a man. Baird makes the grab. Baird makes the grab inside the 10-yard line to give a 1st and goal to the Aces. What a great throw, and Baird showing some extreme patience. That's one of those things when you sort of stop and you have to take a few steps back to catch the ball, you know that there's a good chance that you might be popped as soon as you catch it because you're slowing down enough to let the defense key in on you, but Baird did it anyway, makes the grab. And they'll put the ball down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal Aces with 1:55 to go here in quarter number 1. Aces looking to draw things even here before the close of the quarter. Klima gives it to Bergman. Bergman down to the 5. Pickup of a couple, make it 2nd and goal. Now they're going to actually say he touched his knee at the 6. So gain of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal now from the 6-yard line for Hicksville. Minute 15, Klima. And that time the Panthers were waiting for Bergman, and they'll drop him back around the 10-yard line. So the Aces, again, get down to 1st and goal and kind of start moving in the wrong direction. Unfortunately, seen that a couple times earlier. So it'll be a 3rd and goal now for Hicksville with the ball at the 10-yard line. Play clock down to 15. Klima Gets his back set behind him. Klima, ball in the air. Got a man open. And no good. Looks like he came down out of bounds on the back line. So pass caught, but out of bounds beyond the back line. So that'll bring up 4th and goal now for the Aces from the 10-yard line. The incompletion stops the clock with 25.4 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. And the Aces coming back out onto the field to see if they can punch it in here on 4th and goal. They got 10 yards to go. Klima again throwing it out. He overthrows Bergman, and the Aces will cough it up on downs at the 10-yard line. So the Aces get a 1st and goal and wind up turning it over on downs as some of the offensive woes continue here. So Paulding will take over on offense. It'll be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line with 21 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. So Paulding should be able to get one play off here before the quarter ends. Fife, split back on either side of him, puts a man in motion. Snap, quick handoff, and a nice hole. Still on his feet, out to about the 17, 18-yard line. That was Dawson Lamb powering it out, and that'll be the end of quarter number 1. So we've played the first 12 minutes here at Keyser Field in Paulding, and at the end of the first quarter, it's the homestanding Paulding Panthers leading the Aces 7-0. Get ready for quarter number 2. We'll switch ends of the field, and I've got some time to say a couple big thank yous to our football underwriters making our coverage possible here on HIX-TV. They include ATP Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They are leaders in robot palleting and packaging, also powder coating, welding. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they do, and they just joined us as an underwriter today, so I don't have a lot of information yet. But I can tell you that Tony Nicewander and the gang over there are a great bunch of people, a terrific place to work. They're hiring, and great being able to partner with them, and looking forward to being able to tell you a lot more about them in the weeks to come. And we want to thank them so very much for joining us as our newest Diamond level supporter of Hicksville Community Television. And thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale of the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank both of them so very much for their support of HIX-TV and our football broadcasts. Fife back out as we get ready to get quarter number 2 underway. Quick snap, dropping back to throw. Fife looking downfield, puts the ball in the air. Man in, and dropped right into the hands of number 8, who's not on the... That's Braden Sanders. Grab my pen and make the change. Braden Sanders normally wears 16, but he's wearing number 8 tonight. So we'll make that quick note. He had it right in his hands, and just between the Aces defender, and he just couldn't hang on to it. It hits the turf, incomplete. Fife will give it another go. This is a quick handoff, trying to get around the corner, bouncing off a couple of defenders, and finally being corralled and brought down at about the 20-yard line. But that will be good enough for a first down for the Panthers. They'll move the chains. They only needed to get to the 20, and they get to about the 21. So first down, Paulding, as their drive will continue here into the second quarter. Fife gets the word from the sideline and heads back out. They'll form up. Fife works out of the shotgun. Fife's going to hang on to it himself. Fife manages to elude a couple of defenders, but not the third wave, as they'll drop him for a loss back at about the 19-yard line. You know, there's nothing worse than when you're calling a football game and your cameraman right next to you goes and gets a big slice of pizza and is eating it right next to you. Oh, man.
I don't need to talk, so.
Smells good. Hey, again, we want to thank the Paulding Athletic Department, taking good care of us, having some pizza up here in the press box, and we just really appreciate their hospitality. First year, quick handoff from Fife, and tries to reverse his field, and not much there. Is going to be held in place right at about the 20-yard line. So that's going to bring up third down and about 11 for the Panthers. So I was saying the Paulding Panthers have returned to the Green Meadows Conference this year. I think that they were in the GMC years ago. Maybe not. I'd have to track down one of the historians, but yeah, their first year in the modern era, let's say their first year, their debut season in the GMC. Fife scrambling, gets the ball in the air, and I think that's going to be trapped. Oh, they're going to say it is a catch, but they probably wish it wasn't, because it was a catch for a loss, and that'll move them back even a little further and make it 4th and 12, and the punting unit will head back out for the Panthers. No, Paulding, good addition to the GMC. Again, real nice facility for football down here, and we've been in the gymnasium a couple times for basketball tournament coverage, so they have a nice facility down here. So getting ready to punt it away to the Aces. Snap. Ball is in the air. This one's going to be shorter than the last time, and a fair catch signaled by Baird. And he'll catch it at about the 43-yard line of the Panthers, and that's where the Aces will set up 1st and 10 as they get ready to go back on offense. Still only down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the Aces aren't out of it yet by a long shot. Their last offensive series, they had it all the way down to the 7-yard line with a 1st and goal. They weren't able to capitalize on that, but they're going to take another crack at it right now. So we'll see how it goes. 9 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half here. Halftime, the Aces Pride Marching Band has made the trip down to Paulding, and the Paulding Panthers Band is here as well, obviously. We heard them play before the game. So we'll look forward to some halftime entertainment coming up shortly. Klima pitches it back to Bergman. Bergman looking for a hole. Bergman trying to turn the corner. He does, but not for much. He might have picked up a yard. And it looks like actually they're going to mark him right at about the line of scrimmage, so that's pretty much going to make it 2nd and 10, it looks like. Oh, no, they're going to say that he actually stepped out of bounds back at the 46-yard line, which is going to be the loss of almost 4. So just 1 foot touching the sideline on the far side of the field backs the Aces up. Klima this time throws to Bergman, and this time it'll be positive yardage for Jackson as he'll be out very close to 1st down yardage, about a yard shy it looks like. Put the ball at the 34-yard line, and they go from 2nd and 14 to 3rd and 1, which can't complain about that. Klima set up again. Again, 2 split backs behind him. High snap and another handoff to Bergman. Bergman, a little bit of running room. Bergman gets around the corner. Bergman to about the 20-yard line before he steps out of bounds. As Jackson gets some more positive yardage and moves the chain for the Aces one more time. Put the ball just inside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Hicksville. Officially, they're going to mark it at the 19. 8:43 to go. They'll get the chain gang, the markers in place. And here comes Klima with the play. Bergman and Graber, the backs behind him. This time Graber gets the touch, and he'll get stopped right at the 20-yard line. So Graber loses about a half a yard, make it 2nd and 11. So Klima and company with a 2nd and 11 here at the 20-yard line. Ball in the air. That's caught by Balzer. Balzer. And they're going to say, nope, incomplete. He dropped it. Not able to control it and hang on to it after he was hit. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Aces. Thought Brody had his hands on it, but slipped through as made contact, and the Aces are going to talk things over here. They're going to call the first time out of the first half. It comes with the Aces facing a 3rd and 11 with the ball right at the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And again, the Aces want to make sure that they get this right. They do not want to come away from this possession without any points on the board. 8:18 to go here in quarter number 1. And you're watching high school football action. It's the Aces at Paulding here on Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us. Bill Murphy and Brian Williams down here in the Keyser Field press box. Enjoying the hospitality of the Paulding Athletic Department. Want to thank them again so very much. Military Appreciation Night here for the Panthers. They're wearing the camo jerseys. As this is the last game before homecoming. Hard to believe, but yeah, next Friday, October 1st, it's homecoming weekend for the Aces at Aces Field, hosting Edgerton. We're looking forward to that already with all of the homecoming festivities that take place before the game, and I think the parade is coming back this year. We'll talk more about that later. Right now, let's get back to the matter at hand after the timeout. Aces pitch back to Bergman, and Bergman puts the ball in the air. It's caught and into the end zone. Touchdown. We'll make sure that we don't have any flags on the field. I'm not seeing anything, so a great play as, again, Klima took the snap, pitched it back to Bergman. Bergman set up, put the ball in the air. And I think it was Steffel that made the catch. I can't see from where we are whether that was 8 or 9. But that makes it a 6-7 game. And the Aces going to go for 2. Bergman pitches it out to Klima. Klima heading towards the end zone, lowers his shoulder, pounds in, and it's good. It's good, and the Aces take the lead 8-7 on the successful 2-point conversion. Klima goes in, and the Aces take a 1-point lead tonight here at Paulding's Keyser Field. So 8:11 left in the first half, and the Aces in the lead now, but not by much. 8-7 the score. They'll get ready to kick it off to the Panthers here shortly. And that was just what the doctor ordered. A good, strong offensive showing, a great play to get him into the end zone. And then a strong play on a 2-point conversion that succeeds. Give the Aces a little shot in the arm, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum here. That's been something that they've missed having in a couple of the games so far this season. So the Aces will come out onto the field and get ready to kick the ball to the Panthers. Bergman's going to tee it up and be ready to kick it off. And that's going to be a low roller, and Ace has got it. And there's a flag thrown, though, so we'll see. It has to go 10 yards, and Bergman kicked it, and he was sort of running like right along with the football. Have to make sure that they don't touch it. And as soon as it went past the 10-yard mark, the Aces fell on it. And we're going to have a bit of a conference here. They looked like the Aces fell on the ball, and then a flag was thrown. So if the Aces touched the ball any time before it went the full 10 yards, that could be an infraction. Or maybe there was some other shenanigans going on. We'll wait and see. And it's going to be against the Aces. And it looks like it's going to be some kind of a hold.
Holding is the call against Hicksville.
I think it's going to be a post possession. So I think that.
So we're waiting to see now if they rule this a post possession foul. If the holding occurred after the Aces had possession of the ball, then they'll back them up 10 yards and it'll be Aces ball. If it happened before, then they can back them up and they can kick it again. And the way the Panthers are coming back out onto the field, it looks like it's going to be a re-kick. So the infraction must have taken place before the Aces fell on the football. So now Bergman will tee it up on the 30-yard line. We'll see if the Aces try it twice. Only took a couple of seconds off of the clock. So still just a little over 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. And this time Bergman's going to put a little bit of a leg into it. They'll scoop it up at about the 45-yard line. Across midfield, and the Aces will take him to the turf at about the 48-yard line of Hicksville. And maybe close to the 46. Yep, it'll be at the Aces 46-yard line. So after very nearly stealing a kickoff, the Aces give the ball back to the Panthers, and it'll be Panthers ball, 1st and 10 on Hicksville's 46-yard line with 8:05 left to play in this first half. Lamb in trouble, throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was number 1, who again is not on our roster. So we'll see if we can figure out who that is a little bit later. But the flag is going to move him back. And it will be a hold. Spot foul, and the hold occurring right at about the line of scrimmage. So that'll make it a 1st and 20 now for the Panthers. Lamb hands it off. And he'll get, looks like maybe about 5 or so yards back. Dawson Lamb will take it out to the Paulding 48-yard line, where it will be 2nd and looks to be about 16. So Jacob Fife breaks the huddle. Fife, another quick handoff, and almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Dawson Lamb gets close to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd and looks to be about 11 or 12. 3rd and 11. So the ball rests at the Hicksville 47-yard line now, and 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. Aces could use a stop here. Clock rolling. Coming close to 6.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Fife holds on to the ball, rolls out. Fife looking downfield, not seeing anything. Fife tucks it under. He's going to get what he can. Fife's going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of Paulding for another loss, and that's going to bring up 4th and long. They're going to say he stepped out right at midfield, so it'll be 4th and 14 for the Panthers right at midfield, and it looks like they're going to punt. Well, we'll see what they do here. Perhaps not, but I think that they're going to this side. They line up in the punt formation. Low snap, but he handles it, puts the ball in the air. It's going to come right down in front of Baird, and Baird's just going to let the Panthers put their hands on it at about the 17-yard line. So the Aces will take over, and again, pretty deep at their end of the field. They're going to mark it officially at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Hicksville. No, at the 17. I was right. Okay. That's what I thought.
Hicksville start 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line.
Kind of feels good when you're right and field announcer's wrong. I don't know. 5:42 to go. Here come the Aces. They'll get the ball back 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line. So 83 yards to go if they want to add to their 1-point lead here. Aces up 8-7 as we are just past the halfway point of quarter number 2 here at Keyser Field in Paulding. Klima gets the snap. Klima drops back, airs it out. He's got a man. Baird juggles it and can't hang on. Good defense from the Panthers as the ball came down just about perfectly in Baird's hands, and their defender was able to get just enough contact after the ball got into Kyler's hands to make him bobble it, and the ball hits the turf. So Kyler Baird, good receiver, but sometimes the other guy just has your number. Great play, though. Again, the Aces showing that they can hit the big plays and move it down the field. Klima again going to launch it, and he's going to overthrow Bergman on the far side, and that'll make 3rd and 10. And there's a flag thrown down at about the 29-yard line. So we'll see what is up with the flag, and it's going to be a hold against the Panthers, so that will advance the ball for the Aces the easy way. So that'll give the Aces the automatic 1st down. Ball now out on the 27-yard line. So that'll move the ball to the 27-yard line. 10 yards and an automatic 1st down. So Klima with a fresh set of downs to work with. Quick hitter to Bergman, and Bergman will step out of bounds at about the 33. Maybe 32, 33-yard line. We'll see where they mark it officially. At the 32. I couldn't see exactly which yard marker he stepped out at because the Paulding players were standing right on the sideline there. 32-yard line, 5-yard pickup for the Aces. 2nd and 5 with 5:24 to go in the half. Dropping back again, Klima dumps it over the middle, and it's going to be picked off. He overthrew Balzer just enough, and Paulding's Lamb, number 33, scoots in there and catches it at the 33-yard line of the Aces, the second turnover from the Hicksville Aces tonight. So Paulding with the INT takes over, and it's 1st and 10 Panthers at the Aces 33-yard line with 5:19 to go in the half. Back on defense for the Aces now. Fife, split backs either side. Fife, quick handoff. That's to number 33, Lamb again. Lamb gets inside the 30 to about the 29. So pickup of about 5 for Lamb there. Well, they're going to say 4. Okay, 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Keep that clock rolling for Paulding. So they want to try to get into the end zone, retake the lead. And a nice reverse play. Good stiff arm, and that'll get it down to the 15-yard line. And again, Dawson Lamb did a great job. He stopped dead in his tracks, reversed his field, found a nice hole, and manages to stiff arm a defender down to the 15-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Again, looking to punch one in here and hopefully not leave the Aces a lot of time to work with to draw back even. Fife. Good misdirection play. And that was Sanders, number 8. And Sanders will get it down to about the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. So it'll be second and 1 from the 6-yard line. Clock continues to roll, getting close to 3.5 minutes left in this half. 3:40 right now. Fife hands it off to number 33 again. Lamb spin move, heads towards the end zone. And Lamb comes up just short, but it'll be 1st and goal. And that's at the 2-yard line. So again, the Panthers knocking at the door. They trail by 1, 8-7. So another challenge for the Aces defense here, as they need to see if they can put a stop on a 1st and goal from the 2nd. And into the end zone he goes. So their first play into the end zone. And that was Sam Woods, number 42, making the 2-yard scamper. And that'll put the Panthers up now 13-8 as the kick is forthcoming. Snap, ball's down, kick is up, kick is good. That makes it 14-8 now as the Panthers retake the lead here at Keyser Field. They now are up on the Aces by 6. 14-8 our score with just over 3 minutes to go, 3:25 before halftime. Bill and Brian, glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television, bringing you the action here tonight. Glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying tonight's action. Got a little bit of a lull in our sports live stream coverage coming up after tonight. I don't think we're back in action until Tuesday. And Tuesday's some junior high volleyball coming up on Tuesday against the Rams. And then I think after that, we're pretty much off until homecoming Friday on October 1st. So it'll be kind of nice, actually. We've been doing an awful lot of coverage here, so it'll be kind of nice to have sort of a slow week. We can catch our breaths a little bit. Or in Brian's case, he can have a couple of 8-hour sessions in his hot tub out on the back deck of his house. You think I'm kidding? No, he really does. He has one. So the Panthers are going to get ready to kick the ball off to the Aces. And we'll see how things go. Again, they huddle up, they come running up, then they stop, and then they break formation, and then they line up, and then they kick it. One of these days, though, when they do that, they're going to squib it, and they're going to catch them off guard. Maybe not the Aces, but some team. And that one takes a bad bounce. Bergman had to go down to his knees to be able to catch the ball and not have to worry about having it deflect off of him and be a live ball loose on the turf. So because of that, not able to advance it. So it'll be the 37-yard line, the spot of the football, and that's where the Aces will take over on offense, 1st and 10. Hicksville's going to have 3 minutes and 24 seconds to work with. Again, down by 6. So they'd like nothing better than to be able to march it down the field and maybe retake the lead even before they go into the halftime locker room. Aaron Klima and company, again, the two backs behind Aaron. High snap, Klima. Ball in the air, bared right through his hands. Paulding defender was mighty close, but no flag. Kept his hands off until the ball was right there. Timed it well. 2nd and 10 now. Again, a quick hitter, and that one's caught by Balzer. Balzer's second catch of the night, and Brody will get the ball to the 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. 3 minutes to go here before halftime. Aces looking at a 3rd and 4. Klima again is almost picked off. Oh, that was number 33 again. Dawson Lamb nearly getting his 2nd INT of the night. That'll bring up 4th down, and on this side of the field, the Aces are going to punt it. So Bergman will drop back for the punt, and the Aces will be back on defense, and they'll try to make sure that Panthers aren't able to put any more points on the scoreboard here before halftime. Bergman gets his foot into it. It comes down, caught at the 20-yard line. Moving sideways, and the Aces run him down, and they'll drop him back at the 18. Schaefer made the grab at the 20, and he tried to go sideways to get himself some running room, and the Aces closed the gap and got to him, and they drop him at the 18. So evidently there is a sideline warning penalty. And they're going to move it back. All right, so now the ball is at the 16 or 17-yard line. Let's see where they mark it officially. Hand off. Around the corner to the 20, out to about the 23. And again, that's Lamb. Lamb gets it out to about the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just about 7, 2nd and 3rd now for the Panthers. Clock rolling with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half. Fife gets the snap, drops back, hangs on to it himself. Fife being chased. Fife heading to the sideline. Fife should get the first down and then scoots out of bounds. It looks like Fife stepped out right around the 30, and that'll be enough for a first down for the Panthers. So Fife gets the Panthers a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Paulding on their own 30-yard line with 1:57 to go here in the half. Fife gets everyone set again, gets a snap. Fife rolling out, looking downfield, doesn't see anything. Fife finally gets the ball in the air and nearly picked off by the Aces. That was Langham that almost got his mitts on it. Pounding the turf, a little frustration there after the play. That'll make it 2nd and 10 now. Clock will stop with the incomplete pass, 1:50 to go before the intermission. Again at halftime, the Aces Pride and the Paulding Panthers bands both slated to perform. So we'll disconnect the headset microphones for the sports sound box and let you enjoy the sound from down on the field. Fife, ball in the air. It looks like this could be trouble. Picked off. The Aces finally get a turnover tonight, and that's number 8, Caden Steffel. Steffel picks it off, and it'll be Aces ball now at their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10, and Hicksville's going to have 1:42 to work with. So Steffel, that ball floated a little bit. Steffel was able to get himself in the good position. He picks it off. Credit him with the interception, and that's the first turnover to the Aces here tonight, and we'll see if the Aces can capitalize on it. So here they come, and we'll see what Coach Lucas Smith has up his sleeve and what Aaron Klima's going to do here. Klima, strike, and it's free. That's Balzer. Balzer shaking off a couple, and they finally managed to get him around the shoulders and pull him down at about the 34-yard line of the Panthers. They're going to say actually the 33, so that's 1st and 10 Aces. Again, they'll pause the clock a little bit and then get the down markers in place. Clock's already running again. 1:20 to go. And a timeout called by the Panthers. So Paulding, with 1:20 left to play in the half, calls their first timeout of the first half. Talk things over, and they want to make sure that the last thing that the Panthers want to have happen is that the Aces put more points on the scoreboard here right before halftime. And, of course, that's exactly what the Aces are wanting to do here, to go into the halftime locker room with maybe a bit of a lead. Bill and Brian, glad to have you here with us. Again, we'll step aside, but we'll keep the live stream going so you can enjoy the halftime entertainment here at Keyser Field. And, of course, we'll be back, and we'll have all of the exciting action for you in the play-by-play coverage for the second half here tonight. Again, we want to say a big thank you to our football underwriters making our coverage possible from down here at Paulding tonight. That's, again, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. And, of course, in the Hicksville Industrial Park, our good friends at ATP Manufacturing Solutions. Proud to be a part of the Hicksville community. We're proud to have them a part of the HIX-TV family, too. All right, here we go. Klima gets the snap. Klima, ball in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Balzer the intended receiver, but Brody just not able to close the gap between him and the ball. So with the incompletion, it'll bring up 2nd down. With 1:15, 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Again, the ball at the Paulding 33-yard line. Klima really airing it out this time. He's got a man. Oh, Baird just not quite able to get there. Would have been 6 if he'd been able to make it, but just out of the reach of Kyler Baird, so incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10 now for the Aces with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. The Aces need to get to the 23-yard line to move the chains. And I think that, it's 3rd and 10. I don't think there's any doubt that they're going to be taking 2 cracks at it here. This will be 4-down territory for the Aces for sure. Klima. And, that's the last thing they wanted to have happen. Aaron gets taken down with authority back at about the 42-yard line, and immediately the Panthers call timeout. So Klima takes a big hit and a big loss, and the Panthers will call their second timeout right away because now they're thinking, well, maybe it won't be 4-down territory for the Aces, and if the Aces punt it here, they want to preserve enough time on the clock to maybe make something happen. And likewise, if the Aces do decide to go for it here on the 4th and very long, again, that'll maybe preserve a little time for the Panthers in either circumstance. So again, timeout on the field. 1 minute and 1 second to go. The Panthers leading the Aces here tonight at Keyser Field 14-8 as we're on the verge of halftime. And the Aces are going to be facing a 4th and 19 when we get back into action. And it looks like they are going to send Bergman back, and Bergman is probably going to see just how far he can kick it. The deeper the better into the Panthers' end of the field. So Bergman, high snap, catches it. Bergman gets his foot into it. It's going to be angling towards the sideline. They pick it up inside the 5. And he eludes 1, 2, but not 3. And they'll bring him down at about the 16, 17-yard line. And I think that was Braden Sanders, number 8, with the punt return. And so the Panthers will get the ball back. They've got 48.9 seconds to work with. A 1st and 10 on their own 18-yard line. So we'll see what the Panthers want to do here. They're deep in their end of the field. They are leading by 6. And the Aces are going to take a timeout. So the Aces waited until the Panthers came out and got a look at their offensive formation and called the timeout. They do not want to take any chances here of Paulding maybe pulling something off where they can have a long pass down the field, some type of a quick strike, and maybe get themselves quickly into scoring position once again. So now the Aces have burned their second timeout of the first half. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. And again, 48.9 seconds to go here in the first half. So we'll see what Paulding wants to do here with just under 50 seconds to go. They're only leading by 6, so this is still a wide open game here. A big conference matchup for both teams. Both of them would like to pick up a win here tonight. Not only just a win overall, but a GMC win as well. So Fife gets the snap. Fife hands it off, trying to turn the corner. Stiff arm and dropped with just a few yards gain. Lamb might have got 3 and maybe give him 4. So Lamb's long run before they finally corralled him takes a lot of time off the clock, down to just about 20 seconds. And we'll see if they get another play off here before we go to halftime, as we're down to 15 seconds. And the game clock is about 2 seconds faster than the play clock. So they really do not need to, and I don't think they're going to. They're going to just let time expire. It does. And that is the end of the first half. So we've played the first 24 minutes here at Hicksville Field in Paulding. And our halftime score, it's the homestanding Paulding Panthers 14 and the Hicksville Aces 8. Again, a big thank you to ATP Manufacturing Solutions and to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships underwriting our coverage here tonight. Thanks also to the Paulding Athletic Department for giving us space up here in the press box. We're going to take a break. Halftime entertainment on deck for you with the Aces Pride and the Paulding Panthers marching bands. And Brian and I will be back. And we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.